Hey everybody, got a late edition of Weight Loss Wednesdays for you this week. Sorry about that, had some schoolwork. Like I say every week, let's try and get this video out there for a lot of people to see. I'd really appreciate it if you'd share it around, because I want this series to help as many people as possible. So let's jump right into it. Hey everybody, what is going on? This is Ep.3 NWO, bringing you Weight Loss Wednesdays on another Call of Duty gameplay. Like I said, I don't usually talk much about the gameplays in this. This is more about how to lose weight in the gamer setting. And I'll get more. I know the other videos haven't really been gamer related. This one's not going to be super gamer related either, but I'm going to get a lot more into that. I promise, after I get through some of the kind of basics to weight loss. That's really important. You can think of it, if you've ever played sports, like if you tried to go out and play football, but you've never played football before, you'd probably not be very good at it, even if you're a good athlete. You have to know the fundamentals of anything to really attack it and really be good at it. And the same goes for weight loss. It may even be, I don't know if it's more important, but it may even be more important in weight loss than in sports sometimes. There's a lot of fundamentals. I'm going to get into just some very, very basic stuff and just a couple of the tips and things today. What I want to really talk about is how to tell if you're overweight, how to tell how much weight you need to lose, things like that. And really, there's not a great answer for me to give you. The best way to do it is to talk to a doctor. And if you had, unlimited resources and you could go see a doctor for everything health related, that would be great. But since we can't just do that, that costs money, and some of us don't, we don't have enough money to get personal trainers or, nutritionists or chefs or whatever. You kind of have to do it all on your own. And the best way that I have seen to really tell if you're overweight, and for some people, you can tell how you feel. You can tell if you're dragging all the time and things like that, or you don't like how you look. But a better way to do it is to, there's a lot of different formulas I could give you that you'd probably never do. I'm going to put a link probably in an annotation. At very least, I'll put it in the description to a couple different websites that will have weight calculators. And these aren't exact, so you really do, if you can, it'd be better to talk to someone in the health profession that can see you actually personally, because everybody's different. But these weight calculators you put in your age and your weight now, and I think like your height and a few other things like that, and it'll give you a pretty good estimate as to what you need to weigh. I'll also put in a few different like calorie counters and things like that. These do basically the same thing, but they will also tell you how many calories you need to eat a day to get to goal weights and things like that. That can be even more important sometimes. A lot of people know that they need to lose weight, but they don't know how much they need to eat to lose weight. So that'll kind of give you an idea there. And that's really the easiest way. The problem with that, like I said, is that it's not specific to every person. Like I said, everybody's different. So, you may need to eat a few more calories, or you may need to eat a few less, or things like that. And I'll kind of get into a little bit of that in a different video too. But that's the main way I do it. One thing that will help you a ton if you're actually trying to lose weight and you're trying to stick to it is to get yourself a very good scale. If you have a junky scale that is not right, and some days it's 5 pounds heavy, some days it's 2 pounds light, even if you are really motivated, it's going to be hard to stick with anything, because if you can't tell that you're losing weight, you're really not going to stick with it. Nobody will. Even the most motivated person on earth, if they don't feel like they're losing weight, they don't see the results on the scale, you're not going to stick with it. You're going to think you're doing something wrong. So a good scale is one of your best friends in all of this. It'll really help you in the long run. Some of them cost a lot. You can get scales that'll do the job for not super expensive, but they do have nicer scales for a little bit more. I have one now. I think it's actually a Weight Watchers scale. I'm not in Weight Watchers, but it's just branded. that does, a bunch of different things. I think it even tells you, or it's supposed to tell you, like body fat percentage, even though I doubt that scales can really give you an accurate reading on that. But it does track my weight. It does, it does like water weight and things like that, like I said. But the main thing that I like that it does is I can program. It has like 5 different templates, and I can put my age and my height and everything into one, and it tells me what percentage I am over as far as weight and things like that. And I can have it set for like 4 different people if I wanted to. So that's really cool. Good scale, get that for sure. Now, tips on weighing yourself. It doesn't really matter when you weigh yourself, but it does matter that you weigh yourself at the exact same time each day. If you weigh yourself in the mornings some days and then in the afternoons other days, you're going to be super frustrated. I promise you. I weigh myself when I very first started out. I would do like I would weigh myself in the morning and in like in the middle of the day and in the afternoon. And no matter what I had eaten, I was always at least 3 or 4 pounds heavier in the afternoon, at least. Sometimes more than that. And it really doesn't matter. Like I said, it doesn't matter how well you eat. You could eat almost nothing. You're going to be heavier in the afternoon. Unless you do some kind of crazy workout and not eat and just sweat like crazy. That would be bad. But I would recommend just weigh yourself once a day because, like I said, it's going to go up during the day and that's just going to frustrate you. So I like to weigh myself as soon as I wake up, or at least like right after my shower when I wake up, because that's when I'm at my lightest. It makes me feel the best. And if you weigh yourself at the same time each day, then you'll get an accurate reading from, how far away you are from the last day, if that makes any sense. If you weigh yourself, like I said, in the mornings, say you weigh yourself in the morning and you're 170, and then the next day you weigh yourself in the afternoon and you're 175, you probably really didn't gain 5 pounds. You've probably been 175 in the afternoons as well, and you just didn't realize it. So, and another thing would be stick with your scale. If you're at someone else's house, I would recommend not even getting on their scale because even if it's, if it's right or whatever, if it's not what your scale has been reading accurately, like again, it's just going to frustrate you. It's just going to make you mad. So the thing that you will learn throughout this series, weight loss is, I don't want to give it a number because I don't know for sure, but it is a very large percent mental. And people just kind of guess at this type of stuff, but it's more than 50%. I would say closer to 80, maybe even higher. So the little cues, the little things that makes your mind think things, is what's going to decide if you stick through this or if you give up. And those tips are just one of the things that I've really found that have really helped me stick with it. It's weighing at the same time each day, weighing on the same scale each day, finding out what my weight needs to be, how many calories I need to eat. And like I said, I'm going to put all that stuff in annotations or the description. Hope you guys enjoy.